Adam, good to have you here from my home state. This was an easy issue for me. I grew up in southern Indiana, a place that a lot of blue dog Democrats, everybody in my hometown couldn't tell the difference between a blue collar and a white collar worker, loaded with entrepreneurs, loaded with workers, based on, I think, that kind of ideal that we should all aspire to. I decided to not go to Wall Street many, many years ago, moved back to my hometown, took a significant pay cut because I wanted to raise a family and maybe start a business. Well, my wife did the same thing. She's had her own business in our downtown now for her only job as a career. I can tell you one thing. If you treat your employees like family, if you do what I'm proud of, in the lowest unemployment county generally in the state of Indiana, where you pay the highest wage and you get good benefits, people come to your place to work and they stay there over time. So it's not a complicated formula, and a union is simply when you're going vis-a-vis these huge companies. I come from Main Street. My little company had 15 employees for 17 years. And then over the last 20, 25 years, we've expanded across the country. And that same approach, treating employees like family, taking care of what's common sense. When I heard that you didn't have a guaranteed sick day, I wondered how could you get by with that in this day and age? You don't know when you're going to get sick. It's going to be an issue on keeping employees long term. Wasn't hard for me to get on that issue. And where I come from, again, most of this stuff should be natural. And if you do it, it's in the best interest of your own company long term. When it comes to this dichotomy in our country between one like mine, which is a Main Street business, where I say openly, did it 8, 9 years ago when I was awarded the entrepreneur of the area. And I said, hey, as all business owners, if you want to make life easy in the long run, make sure you take care of your employees. You got customers, you got employees, and in my case, never had a board of directors because the business was so little, and now 3 of my 4 kids work in it, and we're proud of that. When I hear CEO pay, for instance, that's maybe 50 times, and sometimes it's more than that, of an average employee, I would never do that, and I think for anybody that does do that, you're going to look at issues that might even be broader than what we're talking about here today. So I think it is, when it comes down to common sense stuff like this, and Senator Sanders said, it looks like the industry may get this worked out. That's ideally the way it should be done. When you got big companies, collective bargaining is there for that reason. And you should not have to scrap for sick days the way we all know it, with no preconditions, not conditional. So I'm hoping, too, this solves itself through the network of common sense. Looks like it's already happening. Kudos to everyone that brought it to the forefront. And I, as a Main Street business owner, will always weigh in on this stuff because it shouldn't be blue collar or white collar. It should be common sense.